Alright, hi there. AV here. I have actually a lot more energy than I thought I was going to, so I'm going to go ahead and stream today. I usually prefer to stream on my schedule, but this week has been crazy, and oh man, this music is way louder than I thought it was going to be. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can't. Alright, so let's load where we left off. Again, just first, real quick, apologies for the schedule being rough. I've been working 10-hour shifts Monday through Friday, so my shift is 7 to 5:30, and it's just been messing everything up. And then, because it was my first week, I had to make up time, so like I actually worked almost 11 hours on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's a nightmare, but I had a really good interview today, so I'm hoping I won't be working at that other place for that much longer. Anyways, and that's why my nose is like bright red, because I'm outside for 10 hours. It's a lot. But anyways, we're back here in Kingdoms of Amalur, and we're going to keep making progress. Where we left off, we were working on the House of Ballads, one of my most favorite factions in this game. I actually feel like it might be one of my most favorite factions in a lot of games. It's probably up there with my my top favorite factions are probably probably the Dark Brotherhood from Oblivion, Thieves Guild from... I'm actually kind of torn with Skyrim and Oblivion for Thieves Guild, but this... Definitely Mage's Guild of Skyrim was a little bit more fun than Oblivion, but Oblivion was much more expansive. Is that the word? I'm a little tired still. Hi, Poco. Poco's been very mouthy today. Maybe because I've been gone for like 10 hours most of this week. You can come over here if you want. Come on, it's okay. She might be joining us today for our little venture. Anyways, I love House of Ballads, and I can't wait to continue it. We are right now in the, I would like the thick of it. We're in the, this is Summer's End. So we are, I think we're nearing the end of it, actually. I think we have some major battles up ahead. Oh yeah, my little House of Ballads mandatory set right now. It's not a big deal. I don't get too huge bonuses from what I wear, so I'm not missing a lot, though I would prefer not to have to. Like that, that's poo-poo. Okay. Yeah, so I did get an interview today, and if that new job goes well, that job's going to be 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, so I will... If I get that job, I'll be moving my schedule for streaming 7 to 9, maybe, on Monday and Wednesday. We'll see how that works out. High hopes. I think if there's anything else we should look at before we get into it. I do have some... I think I'm stuck wearing this stuff until the quest is over, because I think we need to use it. It's used to activate some stuff. I think... I also feel like there's something Sammy, one of my YouTube subscribers, mentioned, but now I can't remember what it was. So I'll have to go through my stuff. But anyways, let's go. We're going to continue the quest. We're going to talk to Sagril. I think this is actually who we're kind of... Is this who we're like substituting right now? Or we just revived them? I can't remember. Let's refresh our memory with this description. The Maid of Windermere is taunting me. The only way to get her and rescue the Court of Enchantments is to find an entrance to her castle. She mentioned that I should speak with the Chancellor of Windermere to get inside. Let's talk to Sagril.
Not at all what I expected. I am Sagril, Chancellor of Windermere. She said you were beautiful, although I have noticed that she has peculiar tastes. You're just in time. Our little army is building up quite nicely. I was beginning to fear that we'd actually have to execute the lady's plans, ludicrous as they are.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I guess we are substituting Sagril. I apologize, I don't exactly remember the circumstances.
Of course you are. Forgive me. I often forget that my time with the House of Ballads has passed. Now I am but a prisoner of the maid. We all are. You see, this place, it's calm. It is only an illusion. The maid uses her strange crystals to pacify the beasts, just as she enchants our friends. We must destroy the crystals to earn our freedom, but they are invisible to all but the maid. It is her song that calls them. The crystals are hidden around the village and forest of Summer's End. You cannot see them with the naked eye. They appear only when summoned by a musical tone. What are you doing here?
Let's go. What are you doing here? Come on, NPC. Like, I just finished talking to you. Anything good in here? Ooh. Crap. Okay, so that goes to the crap. And I don't care about swords. I saw someone make a post on Reddit asking about, like, how to play as a Universalist, which is how I'm playing. It's really not that bad. You just, every time you level up, have to put one into each tree, so you can get at least up to that final destiny, which is pretty much in-game by the time you get to it. But it's really not hard. You just have to, like, really focus on 2 weapon types only, and that's fine. It's really just, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting the camera. It's really just those, these where we currently are. We're only levels, where are we? 14. I feel like at least up through 20, it can be a little tough. But soon you'll have everything you need and you'll be fine. Oh man, it's so nice to be here. Look at those colors. So beautiful and saturated. Do I have the quest selected? I do. So what am I looking for? Crystals? What did I miss? Oh, use the whistle. That's right. The whistle. Oh, I think this aggro's... Is this the same whistle? Yeah, okay. This, I think... I already do have it mapped. I think this aggro's the nearby enemies when you use it. But that's okay. We need the experience, we need to level up, and it's fun. So let's do it. Okay, so it will briefly show us... I love that little... I want to get that as a notification for my phone. That would be so cool. I think I said that before. Let me do it again, just because. I'll try to cut that later so I can use that for my phone. Okay, so let's go to this first one right here. I thought I aggroed the enemies. Maybe it's after I grab it. Not quite sure. In a while. Oh, I have to attack it? Okay. Huh, I really thought that... Maybe it's when they're done? When I get all of these? Dog. Oh, she's over there. I thought I heard her cluck. Chihuahuas. Sometimes, like, she doesn't really bark. It's just like a... It's almost like Tourette's for her. Okay, yeah, that's right. Kind of worried about that troll. Oh, nothing? Okay, cool. There you are, Mara. Hi. Grab each of these ingredients. Oh, did I already? Okay, I already got that. Ah. We had that ring of ludicrous speed. Would have gotten there in time. Oh man, I forgot to highlight this one. I think it's right up here. There we go. They're just in time. This is the last one. I think this last one does aggro enemies, so it's not bad to have the last one right here in the middle, because I think the next step is we have to go speak with Sagril, and then I think we go inside the castle. Not sure. I wonder what happens if I'm like right where the crystal is. Oh no, you can't. There actually is a collision right here. I was curious. I was curious if I could stand where the crystal is and then like I would just die or something. No. Okay, there's collisions, so you can't actually go where the crystal spawns, so that makes sense. And they're in it. Yep, they're aggroed. Alright guys, let me save just in case. Remember not to overwrite my main. And let's murder. Man, I have ice. I really prefer fire chakrams. I feel like they do more damage. Oh, they're attacking each other? Okay. What happened? My game lagging. Looks like I don't really have to kill these guys. They don't really seem to be focused on me. So I'm gonna let them... Oh, I guess I can't go in. It stops. Those trolls are gonna both go to me as soon as they're done fighting these people, so I really need to get at least one of these trolls first. I don't want to have two trolls on me at the same time. That guy's trying to do right now. Yep, I already see one guy out there coming for me. Great. I don't know if I have enough health. I was gonna say health packs. Health potions. Tough. Yep. I really backed myself into a corner here, being on the bridge. Let's get out of here. I don't know why, but I feel like the game is kind of laggy, or it's not really responding well right now. I wonder if it's all the AI aggroing each other is a little much for the game to handle. Ow. That was a good attack. Right. Might need a repair. That was close. Right. One troll down, I think. What the heck? Of course. It's so hard to navigate on these bridges. I was trying to see if I could abuse the cover. It's really weird. The game's doing okay. Just it does feel a little laggy, or the frame rate's a little off or something. It feels just like I can't quite handle my character as smoothly as I normally can. Percent resistance, who cares? Anyone else drop anything? Crap. Let's see what we got. Oh. I think that's about it for this. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, but I also want to say that video I made of this secret dev room did pretty well, but I am not quite sure what to do next. So if anybody watching this has any ideas, I feel like I would like to do another video. I know I'm going to be doing ones of my Sims 4 builds, but for the people that like to watch my Kingdoms of Amalur content, if you have any ideas of something you'd like to see, let me know. I'm still trying to brainstorm because I would like to make, every once in a while make a video that's not a stream for YouTube. All right, let's continue. So we did the crystal thing. Let's save because I don't want to have to do that again.
Quite a display, my friend. It makes me proud to share a name. You made quick work of the maid's army. The lady herself, however, will prove more formidable. Take this. It's the key to the village bell house. That bell rings with the same tone as the flute, only louder. So loud it can be heard across these high mountains. The toll will break the enchantment on the maid's castle. Then you will have your chance. Make the most of it, my friend. It may be your last. And now I am free. I do hope we meet again. I would like you to have this. It's a talisman. I have no need of it where I am going. Just above the chantry. The door to the castle is warded, but once you ring the bell, that ward will be no more. I am grateful to you.
I love talismans in this game. I mean, they're just basically magic shields, which kind of remind me of the, what was the name of the shield? The Dwarven shield in Skyrim and Oblivion that also repels magicka. Spell something. It's a shield I always go for like any build, because through your stats or skills in Skyrim you can I think you can get like, or maybe it's things you can wear, you can get like up to 50 or something, you can get close. Magicka, new black magicka. My cat is on top of the counter. Hey, hold on. Sorry about that. I don't like her to get on the counter. Yeah, but then you could get the shield, and that you'd get close to basically 100 magic defense. I can't remember. It's been a while since I played Skyrim. Armor. So, and I also get kind of confused because the only game I think I played talismans. I feel like they're different. Like in Skyrim, I think they're like, no, that's a circlet. But I always remember RuneScape, where a talisman is just like a physical thing that's in your inventory. So it's always a little weird to me that there are shields here. Oh man, that looks so cool. And it does so much more than what we had. Bye-bye, Scholar's Talisman. Yeah, we're only losing 5 mana. We're losing 10 elemental, but the health is good. It's worth it. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at this other stuff, trying to remember why we have all of it. That's a pretty cool one. We'll get back to that stuff once we have finished the House of Ballads. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's just skill. I don't care about those skills. I mean, I do, but what I want ability bonuses, not skill bonuses. Skill bonuses you'll basically be able to get through just normal advancement of the game, and honestly, by the end of the game, you have more skill points than you know what to do with, especially as a universalist. So it's not really. I mean, I'll put it in my my chest, my stash. Okay. All right, let's get back. Consumables, I do want that. Oh, minor damage boost, that's good to have. Alright. I get a little lost in here sometimes. Let's save, let's ring the bell, let's go inside the castle. Finish this quest today. That's my goal. And have some coffee. Yum. Okay, just seeing those lunatics running around. We gotta go ring the bell. This place looks interesting. What is all that? Okay, so it's like root systems. Wow, that's pretty cool. And I see this kind of in design, environmental design, and I'm just, I don't know if a I don't know if Kingdoms of Amalur 2 will ever happen, but when I see stuff like this, I'm just like, oh man, how cool would that look in like 2024, 2025, if it ever came out. So cool. But if it ever did, I hope that they would keep a lot of this old school kind of, like, that's one of the main things I like about this game, is how it feels very almost arcadey. And the high fantasy, of course, is just another thing that I just like about it. Can you get that bookcase? No. Right. So here's the bell tower. I looked in there already. Did I look in that? That's all I can access. Okay. Yeah, I got everything. Okay, now I can go inside. Go inside the castle. Okay, I was like, oh, my game is bugged. It's telling me to go in here, but I'm here. Okay, no, that's fine. Relax, Poco. I feel like she's like, cats are so what's the word, fickle? It's like she's readjusting to me being here during the day again. Exploring everywhere, everything. And it was just 1 week. Alright. Cursed Kingdom.
Welcome to my home, beloved. I hope it suits your fancy, for you will never leave it.
I don't think so.
Wenson is here, along with his court of enchantments. The great halls and corridors echo with their voices, of the ancient stories told and forgotten. It is time to begin anew, for we write the final chapter of the House of Ballads. Only when the memory of ancient glories has faded can new glory be forged. Everything you see, the castle and all that resides in it, could be yours. That includes my love. Consider it.
I am considering it. I am.
And to the dawn, and to the echoed dusk, I, the king of ancient ballads, scepter of this house, and the falcon of Detir, annihilator of Elkmar, and on, languish in a sanctified seat. We will hear no more from broken sages, nor listen when we venture forth alone. These wintry beckons with the brazen gull that calls and boasts to others of her kind, from Magwir, maid of Windermere, that once again enraptured me in my hollow.
So I am considering it, and I guess I should look it up right now. There are benefits to kingdoms. Yeah, let's take a look at that. All right, so the rewards. Okay, so skip ahead if you don't want any spoilers. But I am the type of player where when there's a choice, I do like to look it up because I want to have the right outcome for my character. Because I am the type of player that if I don't like it, I'll load back. And I would rather just save myself the time. Let's see. I'm trying to remember why. I do remember. So on my main character, I did choose to side like to rule with her, but I'm trying to remember why I did that. All right. So if we kill her, get the Twist of Fate Iconoclast no matter what. Doesn't really look like there's much of a difference. So they would rather me kill her. I'm just reading everything. It says... I don't know. I don't see anything telling me why I should or shouldn't. I spared her and I ruled with her last time. This is what somebody on Reddit says, that Maid is not responsible for her own actions. She essentially existed in a constant state of entrapment for untold millennia, so when she finally has a measure of freedom, she chooses to pacify an entire zone and all the inhabitants in it, making them live in harmony. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, there's definitely people that argue there's definitely people that argue against it. I'm going to do it. That's my plan. I can't remember exactly why. I know part of the reason is the way I usually play games. Like, I mean, I always say my first real RPG was Pokemon Yellow, but my first three-dimensional first-person RPG was Oblivion. And in Oblivion, when you killed off characters, the world just felt less alive. You would go into, or if you were in the Thieves Guild and you stole objects, buildings would feel empty. There'd be less NPCs to interact with or to see walk around town. The same is in Skyrim. So I've kind of developed over the years this preference to preserve as much life or in the game as you can. So if I don't have to kill somebody, I generally prefer not to kill them. The only times I will is like if the reward is super cool, because, and that's why my name is Avidality, because I think if I did it correctly, in Old Norse it means life and death, and I felt like my character was kind of a chaotic neutral. Let's say before this guy talks to us, just in case there's a speech check. He's walking, so I'm like, oh, I've been chosen for dialogue. Let's continue that. Okay.
Sagril, you've come at last. It's time to cross swords with one worthy of your talents. You have caused the maid much grief, and that saddens me. Luckily, your death will provide her much pleasure. I've seen the world as it could be. A realm where I can be what I choose, go where I choose. The maid has enchanted me with her truth.
Well, that's upsetting.
I honor the Emerald Lady with every head I lay at her feet. Yours is next.
I am upset though, because if my dispel was high enough, I wouldn't have to kill her. Luckily though, I don't have to feel too bad. The Fae do, like, they basically don't really die. Like this chapter of their life is over, but they will be reborn, where they will go through the same cycle again. I really wish I didn't have to kill him though. Sorry, Sir Ferrara. I don't have a high enough skill in Dispel to save you. Just talking about how I like to preserve life if I can. This is one that, you know, it is what it is. I'm here. Sorry. Didn't want to. Well. Oh, good.
A wretched fool of pride am I to think I could resist her seduction. I know perdition like the terrestrial cane, a crutch that saps the dew of youth. And yet here was beauty manifested, a heart serene, sublime, a clamorous cascade, all in calumnious wonder. When night falls on the countryside, the noise of wanton opprobrious lechery, the stench of sullen gloom, and the false corpse of sordid history exhumed to please, compounded and again interred into the womb of the past. Then am I lost.
I wonder if we are similarly following in their footsteps? Is that the word? The phrase? We're, I guess, kind of going to. I think I have a high enough sneak to be successful at what I'm about to try. Right? Oh, cool, we got one. Oh, damn it. Is that permanent? Oh no, it's just temporary. Okay, good. Whoa, that's a lot. A lot more than I was expecting. I get them all again. Oh. I was trying to do the chain to bring them closer, but Magicka is really low. Okay, we got some money from that. Yeah, I just got back from a really good interview, and I just have all this energy, and I just wanted to stream today. I was going to do it tomorrow. I actually have another interview at 3:30, but I don't know. I just wanted to play some Kingdoms to celebrate a little bit. Alright, so that's King Winston, and what's over here? Rescue Court of Enchants. Well, we're gonna go rescue first. Anyways, I hope everyone watching this is having a good day. You're enjoying your time. It's Friday, so happy Friday. The weekend's almost here. All of you are doing really well. I don't do scepters. Okay, keep going. Love the environment in here. Oh, being followed. Every time I see these things, I just think about that one guy that was trying to marry one. That, oh man, I do really like the bow and arrow in here. There's a lot of cool abilities for it. My favorite one is actually an ability that's also my favorite in ESO. Where are you? There it is. Arrow Storm. So cool. Love it. Oh, the save. I don't know what's going to happen in here. Oh, it's her.
Look at this, Olaine. The maid's old keep still has vermin lurking in its shadows. Tell me, Sagril, is there a reason we shouldn't exterminate you?
Remember who you are.
I know who I am. I am Belmaid, servant of the Queen of Spring, the Maid of Windermere.
Another person I have to kill that I wish I didn't have to. R.I.P. Oh yeah, she has a cool entourage. They're tough. Well, it's because these, the Lianashi, I usually take them out by kind of getting them caught in animation. And it's harder when you have all those other people hitting me. Messing up my attack. I'm just trying to take advantage of the corner right now. My spell to do some AoE. Getting hit is going to cost me some health. I think I brought enough for all the fights. I hope so. I hope I don't have to fight the Maid of Windermere since I'm going to be joining sides with her, but we'll see. One thing I can do is try to get them all... stay out of her view. Got some of them. But I don't know what that one was doing. What Olaine was doing. Wow. They are pummeling. But of course, I am stubborn and I'm not using my shield. With lost cannon. I have proven shields are very helpful. Did she get her health back? I'm not a fan of you getting your health back. I think we're almost there though. Focus on this lady first. Okay. She's about to do an attack. Dodge it. Wow, she almost got me right there. Tough fight, for real. I'll try and get her caught now that I don't have any other enemies. Wow. Jeez, I kept hearing the sound of almost dying through that entire process. I think that's the crafting. Yep. We'll hold on to that. We might need it. We are struggling right now. Oops, I forgot an ingredient. Gauntlets of the Hardy. I'm gonna hold on to that because I can't remember if that's better than what I have. I'm wearing the Ballad's gear. Oh good, I thought there was a chest in here. Oh good, I need those. I mean, I have a Harbinger's helmet, so I don't know if those... The way I usually work with the yellow set pieces is if the second tier, which is if I have 2 of them equipped, gives me at least +1 to an ability, then I keep it. If it doesn't, then I trash it. Because eventually you have 6 equipable items. I want, you know, to have +1 to each ability. So 2, 4, 6. Oh yeah, time to go get King Winston. Look how pretty this is. I will hope and dream one day we'll get a new version. Like a new Kingdoms of Amalur. I don't know. Something that's not the Reckoning. Something different. More than enough lore to build off of. It is third person, so it's a little different. That doesn't mean they couldn't do like what Rockstar did with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2, where it was just a first-person option, but the game is really built around third person. Just me hoping. Because I love this game so much. Something about... I think that's poison. Was there not a... I guess I don't know. Let me see. How many of these do we have left? Let's at least make sure we are getting all the lore stones here. There's 3 that we're missing. I know we got one on the entrance. It was like right here. I know we got one around here, I think, for... I can't remember his name already. There should have been one over here. We didn't get one over there? If there's one here, I feel like there's one over here. I need to run back over here and make sure we didn't miss a lore stone.
The Maid of Windermere has corrupted and stolen freedom hats. She loves her slave, the skeletal mind of sleep. A deathly pagan of submission that trembles near her touch. From ecstasy so base she laughs. She is all. I adore her. I love her without repudiation, malcontent, denial, or falsehood. At times beneath a veil of lusty happenstance, to prove there is no more of Belmaid, my old love. There is only Magweir, only Belmaid.
Corruption is pretty intense. Let's do this, because you know I'm gonna forget. Oh, okay, yeah. That's our next goal, to go check for that lore stone over there. And... save. Water.
At last.
Oh, give me a second.
At last you've come. The maid has made her sick fantasy a reality. Everything she was has been warped by the Prismere crystal she holds so dear. It is difficult to tell if she controls it, or if it controls her. We must escape this place. The telling has failed us, Sagril. Nothing is certain. If we must. But I fear I have no role in this song now. We are far beyond what is familiar. The maid will be in the courtyard, where our ballad finds its end. Come, I will show you. Perhaps then I will find the courage that is required. It's not far.
I know it's not far, but we do have to go far, because I want to go back and make sure I didn't miss a lore stone. Right now we have 3 of 5 lore stones. Let's make sure. Oops. It is lore stones. 3 of 5. Yeah. Castle Windermere. There's 2 more. And knowing this place, there's definitely going to be one over there. But I want to check and make sure we didn't miss one. It's important to get all the lore stones because they give you effects. Here they are. See? This one will give us plus 2% chance to critical hit. Plus 10% poison damage. They're all important.
Stop! Sagar, wait! Go no farther! I can't do this. I can't. You must understand. Every time I have faced the Maid of Windermere, we've both dangled by the strings of fate, puppets in the telling. Now she is free of those bonds. I would not even know how to face her. Before, my victory was assured. I have never known failure. This story is yours now, my friend. Take the King's token. You are the only one left worthy of possessing it. It was you she wanted all along. I believe in you.
Alright. That's fine. Usually whenever an NPC is like, hey, you know, I could go with you, or you could do this on your own, I usually elect to let them go, because I don't want them to tag along and then die, which happens so often. Yep, I did miss one. Always check.
And with sacred vows of the rising sun, the eternal flood of a love lies near, a streamlet of satisfied honeyed truth, like the flowered scent of a bedewled veil, so wistfully endures the swollen heat, persists through time and doubt, until at last, like heaven's jury in a court of chance, proffers forth the once impending evil. A love, but this one most divine and fair, the memory of Queen Belmaid, my faith, my heart and will, the gentle calming wind that like the supine earth a tree's embrace, I'd welcome it. I remember Belmaid.
Alright. Let's see what happens. Hope I don't have to fight her. Here it goes.
We meet
fight
in the
her, though.
flesh at last. It is a pity our relationship ends here. I was beginning to think we had a future, as creatures of common purpose. All you have witnessed was for me alone. It was justice. Imagine a lifetime of bondage 100 times over, and you will know my suffering. You, though, you are special. You are one capable of comprehending such concerns. We too, we are misunderstood.
I kind of agree with her here. I mean, the way the Fae works is it's a retelling of a story, a ballad, uh, forever. But that does mean that in these stories, you often have characters fighting other characters, you know, one becoming victorious, the hero, but there is one that is constantly born and born again, reborn, just to be the villain and then die. That is horrible. I mean, depending on how bad of a person they are. I guess context is key too.
Perhaps, but you and I are the same. We challenge the past and strive to rewrite the future. We are singing the greatest song of all. The Tuatha have taught me that power only comes with the willingness to destroy, to begin anew and tell new stories. And in Prismeer, they have found the means to do so. I weep for what might have been. You and I, side by side, wielding the power of the crystal. But there can only be one hero.
This is gonna be tough, and I should save right before this fight. I'm sure I'm gonna die at least once. Oh yeah, let's take some consumables, damage boost, and regen. I'm pretty low on minor healings. I actually might have some trouble. E. Alright. Let's do this. Man, I just saw this sprite get health back. Not a fan of that. No! Oh, let me kill that sprite. Yeah. Don't do it. Don't revive it. Don't revive it. I don't want that to be a thing. Oh, it does come back, so let's just focus on her. focus on her. Because the enemies are going to keep coming back. Oh, that was pretty painful. Definitely rough on hard for sure. Maybe I have to kill some of these enemies. There's a lot. Quiet because I'm just trying to focus and not mess up. Can't seem to get her health past where it is right now. Inventory, what else can I use? Flashing Fury. Full mana. Armor. Let's do those. Wow. Fight, man. I might run out of health. She keeps going into corners where there's no, not one of those things. What a fight. Nightmare. Alright, let's try something.
I beg you. I seek only justice for what has been done to me all these many lifetimes. Don't I deserve as much? Don't we all?
Let's rule together.
No longer are you at war with me for reasons you do not understand. You have seen the world as I have, as a realm of limitless potential. We usher in a new season, you and I. One where we rule the House of Balance side by side. The Maid of Windermere is finished playing the villain. Now go. I shall prepare a place for you. Our telling is whatever we wish to make it.
Oh, man. That was a tough fight. We did okay. We were fine. We could have killed her. It was just... There's a lot going on. You couldn't... normally my strategy is to eliminate all the other enemies so I can focus on the main enemies. This time you couldn't really do that. Here's the last one.
The terrible course of nature ensues. Yet I'll not harm her, nor preclude justice. A single parting gift of love I give to this misguided maid of Windermere. She will not suffer as I suffered, no. A swift and painless death I grant to her, and give her illusion as she to eye, and balmy blood and breath from her pours forth, a hidden dagger wielded in my hand, a torture to see the ignorant soul. The white birds of winter slowly chased each other to the cold ground as the mourners wept their tears of the hero and the maid.
Kind of feels like a sad story, honestly. So my headcanon is like what she says is true. She truly is done being the the villain. So we're going to rule together, but she's not going to be a bad guy ruling with me. We're going to make positive change. That's my headcanon. And my headcanon is the reason some of the Fae aren't happy with that isn't because of anything else. It's just because it goes against tradition to do what I did. They're not happy with that. Which is also totally understandable. Alright, so we're going to go back to the House of Ballads now. And let me save. That's pretty much it for that story. That's pretty cool. For some reason, I kind of expected them to be like, I hate you, you suck. But they're all lining up and to congratulate me. That's pretty nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. King Winston. I guess he's not king anymore, right? Is he just Winston now? Oh, that's not Winston.
The hero returns.
But to what?
To what? You have, and the remnants of the telling scatter in your wake. Your presence here was the change I saw coming. It was the looming death on the horizon. I do not blame you, Sagril. This world, this Amalur, is a realm of mortals. A kingdom of dust for transient souls on their way from one life to another. It is not a Fey world. It is not my world. Perhaps you and the maid will find reassurance in this volatility. I cannot. I will remain here to serve this house, as has been my role for many seasons. Now, as it was then, I am a servant of the House of Ballads.
You forever change the songs of old by choosing to write your own story and become the new ruler of House of Ballads. Plus 10% damage with Fey Blades, my favorite. Plus 6% mana, I need it. Plus 3% chance to steal 5 health. I forgot about that. That's actually really useful. Yay, and we get to level up. I do feel bad about, like, you can tell he was kind of depressed, and I do feel bad about him not being happy, and I understand that. But I do agree that change needs to happen. It really isn't right to have somebody suffer over and over and over again, unmentionable or amazing number. I don't know. I can't think of it. My brain is so dead right now. But like a crazy number of like lives born to live, be a villain, get killed. That sucks. I like the idea of maybe we'll rewrite history and make something nice and positive. That's what I hope. We will see, of course. Now, none of these... Oh, +2 to sorcery abilities just to have 2 Harbinger items. +2. That's big. Where's my other Harbinger? Harbinger shoes. Oh, I don't have enough sorcery. but we're almost there. That's level 18. Ugh. That's really good though. Chance to stun. So we'll have to use. We can use that for now. Need some pants. This is actually okay, but I was using that for so long. It gave us plus 5% experience, which was nice. And then health, critical health. But what does this do? This would just give us. So that's another thing about these yellow pieces. Like there's pros and cons to all of the equipment that you get in the game. And so the set pieces are great if you have set pieces, like multiples. If you have one, like it's not that great. 15%, I'm only getting 3 perks, and then this one's giving me 5. The blue ones don't really give us much, but they usually have a higher defense. Depending on where you find them. Blue's more common, of course. So, like the difference, so I wouldn't wear this because I'm only going to get 50% chance to critical hit with magic and 50% critical hit damage with magic, which is, they're nice. They are nice, but I'm going to go back to these guys. This is okay, it's just not what I want. I need pants. I want to wear those shoes. Okay, what's the choices here? Oh, this one gives me plus to finesse, so... No, I'm gonna lose +1 to finesse. I need to find a harbinger, like, gloves or something. Oh. Oh well. Ugh. Excuse my yawn there. I'm getting tired, but I'm tired. The coffee is fueling me. The excitement from the interview is fueling me. The anxiety from the next interview is fueling me. We're okay for now. Oh, junk. Yeah, I need. Oh, I need to sell. Oh, we gotta level up. Always, I'm gonna save real quick. I got distracted talking about stuff. Right, let's level up. Oh, then I can wear those shoes. Oh, but I lose finesse. Oh, I need something else that's harbinger. 1 point. Man, am I upset. If my dispelling was high enough, I could have saved 2 lives on the last quest. But we really need our detect hidden to go up. Let me see. Destinies. What is the next level? Right now we can only get +1 to all skills. The next one to get... That's still +1. Damn. We won't be able to have +2 until here, which is going to be level, wow, 26. So I need to put another point into here, which I can't even do yet. I think we can't do this until we're 16. Is that what's up? There's something preventing me from hitting master. Let me look it up. I like answers. I was trying to see how I get those master skills. I'm sure I'm not the first one to ask that question. Let's check out Reddit. Hmm. Here we go. How do I unlock those things? I imagine I just need to level up higher, but I can't. Skills past 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. I have no idea. Honestly, I couldn't find an answer. If you have an answer to that, please let me know. I don't know why I can't put any skills past into the master section. Let's go take a look. It might actually be explained here. Where is that? There it is. Contents. Let's go to skills. There we go. To expand and increase skills, your character can level up, read specific books to or pay. Okay, I want to figure this out. I'm sorry. I hope you don't mind. Um, I don't know why. Okay, maybe that's what I should look up. Kingdoms, Amalur, skills, master, red. Okay. Well, I guess it's just a level requirement. So we just can't do it yet. Ah, I don't understand why, but that's okay. I'm going to put it, I think, into mercantile so we can make some more money and we can buy more skills. I think that's one of the most important things I could be doing as well as persuasion. So we'll just focus on that for now until I could figure out why we can't get to the last tier. I'm surprised. I couldn't find an answer to that. Put it on my poison ability. Here, I'm going to put it on our Storm Bolt. And for might, I want it on my shield. Oh yeah, I bet it's 16. Because that's 16 in each category. I think that's where I need to be. We still can't get the next tier, because that one is 17. 17. So we're stuck where we are. That's okay. We can't see lore stones yet, but that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Going to save. Let's go talk to the maid. I believe she's in here now.
If only Wenson were here.
You and I were meant to rule together. Otherwise, the telling wouldn't have given us the freedom to do it. Seasons pass, and finally the world changes. I pity Wenson, for in the end all of his posturing did not amount to courage, Behind his sweet facade was the sweet smell of nothingness, simply vapor. With the fall of the Winter Court, there's much to be done to renew our influence across the Phalanx. We will start here in the Court of Enchantments. New songs will be sung, new heroes will rise. You and I shall choose whose name is remembered after all the fires go out.
It doesn't sound bad.
This is the season of a new telling, one in which you and I shape the narrative to satisfy our desires. It is a new dawn, my love. In time, that role will lose all meaning. I now rule the House of Ballads. We will find a new name on which to hang our sorrows.
It sounds pretty good. She doesn't sound that bad. What I don't like is I wish King Winston was still here. I think I would have allowed him to be here. I wouldn't have had any issue with him being here. You know, we're creating new stories. There's no reason we can't create a new story with him doing something else. But, you know, it is what it is, I guess. I'd like to have seen him. I know Hallam the White is upset, but like I said, I think there's a lot of potential here. It doesn't have to be a negative thing, it could be a very positive thing. Alright. So, that completes. Let's take a look at our quest. What do we have left? So we have some more factions, which travelers, we're not going to be touching that for a moment because, let me look, where does that one go? Well, okay, so we actually can hit that soon. All right, that one's over there in Glendara. This one is at the beginning of Glendara. This one's in Glendara, so everything is leading us to Glendara. That's where we're going to go. This one with that one's going to be forever. Okay. Now, I think it's important to take a look and refresh our skills. Make sure that we are buying all the training that we can. As we level up, we're going to lose the ability to do that without having to reset, which is, like I said before, a real pain. So I'm just going to scroll through everything, make sure that we got everything that we can so far. So for alchemy, the 0 to 3 trainers are Anissa and Emer, which we're not there yet. For blacksmithing, it's Anissa. For detect hidden, the next one is Anissa. For dispelling, the next one is in Edessa Walls, which is way farther from now, and the trellis in City of Visa. And for lockpicking, that one is in Tyrann's Rest in Galafor. That, I believe, that is near Mare. 0 to 3, so that's in Alzarund, which is a lot farther. Persuasion is in Rathier, which is not far away, but we'll be hitting Emir before we get to Rathier. For Sagecraft, we still need to do... That's in Isa. There's actually 2 Sagecraft in Isa. I have that in red text because my main character missed out on this one. I wasn't able to get this one because I accidentally got some permanent skill points. Oh, make that normal. Okay. And then Stealth, the next one is in the Moon Camp in Irithel. So we are not going to have any skills to do or to purchase through training at least until we get to the City of Isa over here. So it's not that far away. And then Emer is, I think it's in somewhere in this area. And the lock and key thing, wherever that was, I think that's like over here or something. And then Alzarund is all the way over here. And this is this Edessa Walls. So basically, We don't need to worry about trainers until we hit Emer, and I can't remember the other place, but it's basically over here. And then when we hit Rathier, so we're probably going to have to respec our character if we're not careful, which is like, it's not really that big of a deal. You make enough money that respeccing's really not an issue. So, but just I'm planning in my head that we're going to have to do it, probably a respec here, a respec somewhere in this area. I think it's like over here or over here. I can't quite remember. Pretty sure it's on this side of this mountain, which this mountain reminds me of Throat of the World. When we get there, it is totally like Throat of the World. You got little clouds going around it. It's amazing. And then we'll respec there and here. And I think Star Camp is here. Moon Camp, I think that's like way over here somewhere. So it'll be a while. There's also some trainers over here, but that's way later. The 0 to 3 trainers is what we're focusing on first. You don't want to do any of the 4 to 7 trainers until you get the 0 to 3 trainers. If you're not careful, you could put too many skill points in and then not be able to do the 0 to 3 trainers. You should always be able to respec, but the thing is that you really do need to kind of keep tabs on that, because the higher you level up, the more points you have, and when you respec, you have to distribute all points. So you don't want to be stuck in a situation where you have too many points even when you respec, and you can't have one of your sections down to 0 to 3 because of permanent skill bonuses or something. Is enough enough me rambling about that. Let's go and start working on Glendara. I don't have a whole lot of time because I have an interview at 3:30, so I need to get off. I would like to get off in the next 20 minutes. That way I can rest my voice for a little bit. Alright, so we're heading to Glendara. We are going to work on... Actually, we should go this way. We're just going to hit some of the side quests we can. We have 20 minutes. Or I have 20 minutes to kill. I was going to do a full 2 hours. I started at 1:15. I was going to go through 3:15, but my throat is getting a little tired, so I want to make sure I still sound, good for my interview. Oh, nice. Red Legion. I haven't seen them in a while. Let's get them in a line. Bad. I would like to get myself to use my I'd like to get in the habit of using this ability more often, bring people to me, and then start using my melee more, because a lot of times my melee is actually just as good, if not better, than my chakrams. It's always going to fluctuate as we level up and find better stuff. Look at that chest. Oh, that's one of those. Oh, that's not good. I don't care about that. I do kind of feel like I really enjoyed my playthrough. Am I missing something? Is it just a way to come back? You can't go there this way? Where is this path right here? it's a little farther up. Okay, my bad. Anyways, I was saying, I really did enjoy my playthrough on normal. It was a very fun and casual experience. It was, every fight was fun. I did feel a little over leveled sometimes, and I wouldn't say there's any enemy I was really worried about. I felt pretty good. There were still some fights that were kind of tough, for sure. But for the most part, it was a pretty easy, and I would say relaxing and casual experience. I do feel like hard is a little bit more challenging. Oh, yeah, I do feel like hard is a little more challenging, but I do like that it's making me have to use all the other potions. When I was playing on normal, I really didn't have to use anything other than health and mana potions. On here, I don't need them normally, but when it comes to boss fights, when it comes to boss fights, I like the one with the Maid of Windermere. I did need to op a few of my other potions. So it is nice to have a reason to hold on to all of that stuff. And also, on normal, I really didn't have to block like at all. I could just take hits. On here, it's not a smart decision. On here, I am finding myself like, oh, I really should block. Like, that would make my life so much easier. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Don't need that. That's okay. I've never actually used sockets and crafted stuff. I need to research that and find out if I can socket things to give me like ability bonuses. I will be doing that hard. So I should look into that. Maybe I'll hold on to those, I'll look into it. Or for our next playthrough. And next time maybe we'll see if I need to start crafting. Well, who's that and why? Who is that person? Red Legion Archer. That's a bad guy? Why aren't they red? Anyways, you're here. Let's go. Oh, is that a dungeon? Oh no, I don't feel like I'm ready for that. It's deliver the daggers. Okay, I think we have time for dungeons. This might be the last thing we can do today. I wanted to go sell stuff. Hey Poco, I'm almost done. Come here. Do you want to come over here? You can come here for a second. Well, I gotta work on this dungeon. You can come here. Oh, it's okay. She almost fell off the chair and then got scared herself. You're okay, come here. You're alright, you're safe. She's looking at me like I did that to her. She's a little klutzy sometimes. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to kill some of these people. Well, I'm trying to be smart. Go for the archer first. Okay. That was not so bad. I need to remember with these guys, go for the archer first, so that way they don't destroy you from a distance. And being that I am using Fade Blades, I can hit a few targets at the same time. Okay. Some of these things do look cool, but I'm like, nope, I don't use that. It's just so wonderful being in here. Your bow. That was pretty good. Oh, look at that. He's having a moment. Oh, wow, distraction. Well, these are lighter enemies, they're not that heavy, but I do feel like we're getting a little better as we level up. Guy's facing me, so there's no way I can avoid them. Maybe. He's sleeping. We have no sneak right now, so... That's okay. We will up our sneak level later. Right now we're just focusing on Mercantile and Persuasion. Detect Hidden is number 1, but we can't upgrade it any further. And then soon we will hit Dispel and Lockpicking. That'll just make the dungeoning just so much easier. Okay, so this is crap. That can go to hell. Oh, a chest. Oh, good. Master crafting item. Oh, I do remember this fight. I feel like... Oh, I can't save already. Let me back out a little bit. Okay, good. I just want to be able to save before this fight. I feel like there's something I did with this fight, like it was really tough or something, where I did something like what I just did, and I killed these guys like first. There's something about this area that I remember having to kind of use some the AI, the way the AI works in this game, kind of like use it against itself.
I knew neither of them would face me himself. Who sent you? Was it Delph? Agna? So, you're here on behalf of Delph, that traitorous sow. I gather you're here to send a message as well. Let me guess. Blood has been paid for his crimes. What Delph doesn't realize is that the blood right is a privilege of the Red Legion, and he lost that privilege when he betrayed us. The choice is yours, stranger. Throw your lot in with the monk and his coward god, or work for me. At least I will pay you for your trouble. Don't tell me you're as thick as your friend Delph. I require his death. Either you can do it, or I will send another. It's your choice.
I don't work for bandits.
Unwise.
Some of us are richer than kings. If you're not with us, you're against us. The Red Legion drinks the blood of its enemies.
Oh no. Get these guys. I think I'm gonna do my ability real quick. Get some bonus XP. Oh no, my chakram's broke. Okay, items. Repair kit. Yeah, let's go for it. What was that you're saying? You're dead. You're dead. Dead. Oh no, I think I missed it this time. Damn it. Oh wow. I wasn't fast enough. Only 200 XP. I'm gonna save. I don't think I want to collect those items. I feel like they're going to get stuck in my inventory. Oh, those are some good gauntlets. But see, blue items, if you look in the top left corner, the health is lower, so that means you have to use more repair kits to fix them up. So it's like twice the defense, but half the health. But then you can see the health it gives me is a lot higher. And mana, that's pretty good. It's just I'd rather have gauntlets that are okay, and I don't have to repair as much than gauntlets that are awesome, but I have to repair like every few fights. So they go to the junk. Normally I would have picked up those gauntlets, but after my last playthrough where I had so many items that were just stuck in my inventory forever, I'm trying to be a little more careful this time and only pick up the things that really matter. Very much a collector in games like Oblivion and Skyrim and Fallout 4 and even Starfield. But in this game, it's not like I can display it anywhere. It just sits in my inventory. So I think as far as collecting goes, I'm more interested in collecting unique items like armors and weapons and set pieces. And then books, because you can always go back and read books. I can always switch out to different armor. But I can't, like, decorate my house with items. So that quest is done. I think we just need to go back and report that. Oh, okay.
Welcome to Goreheart.
Can't see her, but she's just staring at me on the I'll show you. That's Poco. Making sure that I'm okay, I guess. Making sure I'm on task.
It's done? I don't know how I feel. It's like the end of a long nightmare.
How can I ever thank you? I took up a collection around the mission. I lied and said it was for charity, but you understand. The others can never know. Thank you.
Oh man,
See you
see, if
soon.
I had the choice, I would have told him he can keep the money, and because he really needs to get the fuck out of here. Because if that guy had any friends, they're gonna come looking for him. I guess we're assuming that boss is dead. He's not in danger anymore. This guy's in danger, so everyone's okay. And I am going to prefer to assume that as well. I did take all this stuff out of here, right? Yeah, I did. Over Camden's fate. Well, I think that's a town. So let's go over there to Glendar. I don't know. Is it called Glendar? No, this is Glendar, but this is Didenhill. Oh, good. I like Didenhill. Like I spawn in and this dude's just running around. Good for him, I guess. Is the idea that you just kind of have like this Red Legion spying on you the whole time you're in this area? Alright, my alarm went off. Telling me that I'm supposed to get off right now. Wow, a lot of enemies at the same time. Would have died in hall, whatever. Good, I attacked them. Not often I see this shock actually do an AoE or hit some people nearby. So that's good to know it's working. I just don't see it work that much. Maybe because I'm a low level. I don't know what's up with that Red Legion guy running around. It has to be a quest, or maybe it's supposed to be like they're spying on you. I have no idea. Okay, and here we are. No, still some more enemies. Kind of frustrating, but it is what it is. There's like an annoying thing where I'm pointing my stick. I guess I just must not be pointing my stick perfectly, or the lock on is just too strong, and my character won't shoot to the left. Like he'll continue shooting forward. It is what it is. I'm fine with it. Definitely not my preference. Get our XP before we go over to this town. And we're here. Didenhill. Such a beautiful location. It's kind of like Goreheart, but it's on a lake. So beautiful. Go to the edge of this bridge so we can take a look at it. I probably need to take a new picture soon of my thumbnails. But I really, really love that thumbnail I have right now because that's a new character. Just got out. You see Goreheart, the first town. It's to me that like when you first get to Goreheart. I mean, I feel like when you come out of the tower, that's kind of like the Oblivion out of the sewer. But I feel like when you get to Goreheart, that's kind of like in Oblivion when you first leave the sewer, and you're like, whoa, that's probably when you first get out of the tower in this game. But when you first get to Goreheart, that's like in Oblivion where, I don't know about you, but whenever I play Oblivion, I get out of the sewer, the very first thing I do is I jump off that bridge, I swim across the Lake Rimer, and I go over to, God, I can't remember what the name of that Alien ruin is called. It's like something with the letter V, like Viridian or something. But that's where I go to first, and when I get there, that view, that to me is like when you get to Goreheart. It's like beautiful, the sun. You see, that's where you get to see the architecture of the game for the first time. It's a town. It's pretty cool. So I don't really have anything like that, or I haven't really felt like there's another place that really gives me that huge feeling. I do like Canarok a lot, but I think we might do that maybe when we get to another cool place. A big, I think like foundational or something like that. Anyways, so that's it for today's stream. Again, I'm sorry about the schedule. I will try to... Things are a little disorganized right now because of my new job with the 10-hour shifts. It's just a temporary fix. I was laid off in October, and it's last year, and it's been crazy. But I finally got this job, and it's just not the best job, but it's like it does what I need it to do, which is pay me income. So it's been rough. But I get off at 5:30, and so if I'm still doing this job next week, that means next week I will be streaming at probably closer to like 7:30 on Monday and Wednesday. As normal, I will continue to keep with my days this week. So the only times I'm not going to be streaming on a day is because of a holiday. This past Wednesday was my partner's birthday, so I didn't stream on that day, and then I also did an 11-hour shift that day. Anyways, my schedule going forward will continue to be Mondays, building stuff, currently in The Sims 4. Wednesdays, playing stuff, which is Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur right now. It'll most likely, both of those will be at 7:30-ish to 8 or 9:30. And I would like to start dropping regular like YouTube videos every Friday, or every other Friday, how long it takes. The next video I'm going to be working on, I want to start running through what I feel are some of my favorite, my best Sims 4 builds. Particularly, the ones I'll hit are going to be some Orlando places. Orlando, Florida places. I made Tanquerays, I made Latitudes, I made Bart, I made also made Parliament House. So I'm going to do some videos of those, and then I want to start doing videos of places I built. But the Kingdoms of Amalur video, it did really well, surprisingly well. So if you have any ideas of another Kingdoms of Amalur video I could do, guide or something like that, let me know. I'd love to do it. It's really fun, and I really need to practice. There's a lot of stuff I learned making that Kingdoms of Amalur video. I learned, I'm working with DaVinci Resolve, so I learned how to do transitions. I learned how to fix the lighting because I'm actually recording this on my Xbox and it's in HDR on my Xbox, but because I have the free version of DaVinci, I can't really do HDR, so I had to learn how to fix the lighting. And I was able to get pretty close. It's not exactly the same. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to keep rambling on. But I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. Thanks for your patience. I love sharing these with you. Just a handful of people that watch this. It's fun to play something I love and get to share it. So I'm going to keep doing it, even if my schedule is a little weird sometimes because of work and life. But anyways, that's all for today. I will, again, Monday, probably closer to 7:30. We'll be building on The Sims 4. Wednesday, probably closer to 7:30. Kingdoms of Amalur. And then I'm hoping maybe Friday I'll be able to work on a video to release next weekend. And that's it. I hope you have a really good day. I hope you have a good week. Until I see you next, I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. Bye now.